Thanks for the follows. Thank you. Polish and grateful on my profile. Well, I am Polish. I was born and raised in Poland. And I'm just grateful all the time for everything. I think we need to express gratitude on a daily basis to kind of like enrich our lives. Oh, cześć! And just kind of like appreciate what we have. You know, I feel like a lot of people take for granted what they have. Like, you know, if you have a bad day, you think the world is over, but you get to go home, you get to sleep in a comfortable bed, you have a roof over your head, you have food in your stomach. So, I don't know, I like to express gratitude on a regular basis just to kind of like appreciate everything that I have in my life, because I literally came from nothing in Poland. Came from an abuse background in a variety of ways and didn't have a stable home. I was in an orphanage. I was in 3 different ones. So for me to be where I am today and to have a stable job and a home and everything, I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Wolfman. Thank you. So forever grateful, no matter where you are in life. Thank you. You're content with my explanation. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm telling you, you never know where life will take you. You never know. But here we are, so. Cheers to that. If you got a drink, cheers. If you don't, get one. If you don't drink, cheers anyway. Thank you. I'm crazy pretty. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. Cheers. Cheers to that in life. For sure. For sure. Cal? I like that. Good emoji. Good emoji. I still don't know where those things went. Series, no. Lightning Q&A. What makes you happy when you're in a bad mood? Callie. What makes you guys happy when you're in a bad mood? Sometimes I tell myself that we need problems, because if we didn't have problems, we wouldn't appreciate the good days if we didn't have the bad days. So I kind of think that. What about you guys? Corona, food. TK, you literally are joining at the very end. Mr. Gary, I am from New York. We have a question. What's your question? Rum. TK, I had so many deep questions, and I was like, TK, are you there? Are you there? And you weren't there. What's your question? Are you asking me what my question was, or do you have a question? You missed it all. The beach is quite ideal. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Deli style. Deli style? I should stop trying to pronounce people's okay. So what's your mind, and then you can share yours. I wanted to know people's definition of sadness. It's not gonna make me sad, but what in your words is sadness? Like, how would you define the word sad? I want to know. And whoever didn't answer, that's new and would like to provide an answer. I don't know what the character limit is on here, but I'm just curious to what people say. Guys, I look ridiculous. Oh my God. Tell me. Oh, mommy, you got your mouse. You got your mouse. What's up, Juan? Pina coladas. I don't have Snap. Oh, what do you have? Okay, already love your answer, for one. Kelly, what the fuck are you chasing? I think she has a grasshopper. I don't know how it got in here. So sorry. No, I really like that answer. Greetings from Peru. Hello. Because I was saying that sadness is not like it's not standard for everyone. It's arbitrary and it's personal. Excuse me. I was watching the movie It Ends With Us. Thank you. And in the movie, there was like certain parts of the movie that made me sad. And then I was watching it with my friend. I looked over at her and she wasn't sad. But then there were some parts of the movie that made her sad, and they didn't make me sad. So it's most definitely person dependent. And I like that you said that it was like something in your life, like a lack of something. So definitely, I also had a very chaotic upbringing. So 100% a lack of something. You know, it could be Kamil, Lubavka, Szczepanów I Bolesławiec. Yeah, I can 1,000% relate to that. So I like that. That's literally exactly. But you know, it's crazy because I didn't think about and Kamienna Góra. I didn't think about initially when I thought about the word, I didn't think about like a definition. Like you just think of examples of things that make you sad. Oh my gosh. So I think it's very interesting that right away you said that. I feel like up until this movie, I didn't think about the word and I didn't break down the word for what it was. So I like that. I like that. Thank you for sharing. You said go to bed. I like that. I agree and I relate 100%. 100%. Camille, you go to bed. Thank you. All right. Go ahead, ask questions. All right, see you later, K4. Thanks for participating. And my game's on here today that I figured out. That's good. I'm glad that you asked those questions because I feel like that's important. I feel like that's a lot of self-evaluation that a lot of people don't do, and I really respect that. I feel like a lot of people are so mundane, and they're like, okay, I feel this, and then think nothing more of it. TK, you don't have to make it quick. I'll be on here until 10. You have 18 minutes. So I really like that. I like self-evaluation of like all of your feelings. Ask yourself where they're coming from. I am all about it. All about it. Hello, Daniela. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. You guys are funny. I don't want to break anybody's heart, but I'm not dating. Sorry. Is listening more attractive than expressing? That is a very good question. I'll give you like a subjective, obviously, because I don't know how to really be objective here. Opinion and perspective. I think when somebody listens, when I'm speaking, I just have like vomit of the mouth. Like literally, like sometimes I feel like if they're just listening also and not replying, I'm like, are you acknowledging what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can question it a little bit. But if you're sitting there and listening to me vent, I can go on forever, because I can at the same time feel more comfortable to open up. Expressing, I think, makes you more vulnerable, and to me that's attractive. So I guess for me, expressing yourself is more attractive because you're opening up, you know, especially for men. I'm going to say this especially for men because I feel like men through society are taught to suppress their feelings, and not kind of communicate. And the other day I was like hanging out with one of my friends, and he just like expressed a lot, and I listened, and he expressed a lot, and I was so happy because it was about things that like most men don't talk about, you know. And I was like, oh my God, like this is the coolest thing. Oh, thank you. So I say expressing from a man is more attractive because I think he's being more vulnerable. But a quiet man that like listens is also intriguing, and just allows me to open up more because you're not cutting me off. Thanks. I really had to think about that, but that was like a really good question. I just think like, I hate to be like sexist in here, like man versus woman, you know, but I feel like men are taught to suppress their feelings, you know. And I have to be honest that sometimes like in the past like relationship fling that I had, this guy that I was like seeing was like very, very expressive. And initially it kind of did make me uncomfortable because I wasn't expecting to see that kind of emotion from him because my ex never had that. But I ended up like loving it about him. Like I think it just made me feel so much closer to him. So I feel like that just kind of evokes a little bit more of like an emotional connection with the other person, which I think is really cool. And I love the discomfort that it brings. Just because you're not used to it doesn't mean that it's